Alrighty, guys, welcome back to DiceNDerps Emberfall episode 4, part 4 here, guys. Going into the last hour, we're talking to Vonda. So I think as we're talking to her and Anthony's getting a biscuit or whatever the heck it was.
He's got two in her mouth.
Okay. So our party that was just heavily paid now taking food that was supposed to be to homeless people. And
She said I could have it.
Fair enough, fair enough. I was just making the joke. I think.
Try what are you eating? I couldn't see when you showed me. What is it?
Tomatoes.
Oh,
Yeah, what? That is so
Tomatoes?
gross. I'm.
That's how I found that I'm allergic to tomato seeds. Actually, it was I grew really fond of eating cherry tomatoes, and I was like, I can't breathe when I eat these. I wonder what the problem is.
She's like,
Oh
they're
my
so
God.
good. They take my breath away.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys are like, he's eating vegetables. That's disgusting.
No,
Man, I like
bacon
vegetables.
I'm jealous.
Cherry tomatoes like they're candy.
Yeah, dude. I
Yes.
honestly thought you were eating like a fireball, like the like.
Yeah, just throwing them in and just crunching,
Yeah,
crunching,
well, I mean-
crunching
Crunch?
down on them. Crunch.
In the small camera, it looked like a big giant gusher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Anyway,
Nums.
stop eating cherry tomatoes. It's weird.
That's weird.
the little
And-
yellow
No,
ones. taste
cherry
good.
tomatoes they're
How
good.
Dare you be healthy?
Yeah.
So I sneak off into the bushes and I put on the mask and I jump out at her. See her reaction. I'm just kidding. No, I don't do that.
Me.
Ah! Inflict wounds.
I know what you did.
I guess I just asked her. I say, Vonda, we just came from Sistine, and we have a couple of questions we'd like to ask you.
Sure, I was recently down Sistine Way.
We learned. Do you mind telling us why you were there?
I went there about a week ago, looking for any clues to location of Pameritari.
You didn't find any?
Not really. I was hoping to find
Did she tell us
the
about
Tomb of the
this temple?
Heroes.
You told us about this temple before,
Yeah, she did.
or she told you about
Or she
it?
told me, yeah. I don't know if she told
Yeah, and I mean, and she's been talking about it all over town. They've been looking to take her without any sort of like idea of could have been. Like everyone's just like, yeah, I'm not just going up into the mountains with
Mhm.
you. That's
Yeah.
just crazy.
Okay.
She's like, I found I found clue, but not anything that helps to find.
Who
So
did you find?
in Tomb of the Heroes, I found one of them had a symbol on an amulet, and it's something that's supposed to be related to Pameritari, but there were no other signs of and there were no other clues as to location.
What is... Atari?
Ritari,
Yeah, I said it right.
yeah, it's ancient temple. It was just very important in the Sanhet sect, which I follow and my followers follow of the Aesir, and it's just that we believe that there is great knowledge, great history there. We want to find it and bring this knowledge and history back to the people.
Mondo, when we heard that, like the things that you keep playing for us, is that
Mhm.
like playing in the air or is it playing in our heads?
It's playing from the box, from that little
Oh, it's literally-
to metagame a little bit, like that little concave disc with the. It's like a speaker,
Yeah, right.
so
right.
it's like you've got like a little tiny boom box,
Mhm.
and it just plays right out of that.
Fee's got it on his shoulder, right?
Mhm.
Walk around.
That thing takes like 20 double D batteries, like the biggest batteries like you could
so,
like.
from the late '80s.
Yeah, yeah. And if this was earlier edition, like if you had Streetwise as a skill, like you could break.
Breakdance, yes.
But I don't think any of you has Streetwise, so. Fee, are you an urchin? No, you're a haunted
No.
one. Never mind. Yeah, you're haunted. I was gonna say if you were an urchin, you could probably break dance.
I look.
Goddamn urchins who can break dance.
I guess if you have a good performance check, you could also break dance. Urchins and people with good performance can break dance.
Time that music starts, man, just we're all rolling.
I'm getting way off topic. I'm just a little punchy. Okay. So yeah, so she's just like she wants to bring the history and knowledge of Pamera Atari back to civilization, basically is the gist of what she just said.
Right. I'm trying to think if I feel like we should trust her to look at what we. Do I get any sense that she's lying to me? Can I roll for that, like an insight?
Yeah, you can absolutely make an insight check.
19.
Yeah, you don't have any sense that she's lying to you. She's like, so what did you find when you went down to 16?
Well,
I mean, he told you I came. Obviously, you come to.
well, we had to do a little work to get him to come. You see, it wasn't. It was different. Somebody else wants to explain. I don't know if I'm the best to do so, but we found afterwards. We found the symbol you're talking about, and I think we may be looking for the same thing. We just don't know it yet.
You were looking for Pamera Atari?
We may be looking for
Atari?
something that has to do with this. And I look to Anthony, kind of like, if you want to show her, you can, but I'm not going to mention that you have anything. But it's up to you. I don't want to keep
Well, I
telling
mean,
you.
everybody else is it.
Yeah.
And I just give her the letter.
Okay. She looks at the letter and she's kind of like, yes, this is a similar symbol to the one I found on the sarcophagus. And yes, this looks like ancient language. May I borrow this, or may I at least copy?
Sure.
I could perhaps try to translate. Where did you get this?
It was left to me. Presumably by my family. It was just left to me. I grew up in an orphanage. And it was just left to me.
Curious, so curious. You don't. So did you know your parents before orphanage, or?
No. I don't think. Did I?
Let me check my backstory real quick.
I feel like I want to say no, but I don't have it written down. Does anybody remember?
And if so, if you do know anything about it, do you know your family name, or just always orphan?
Just always orphan, I believe.
Oh, she pats you on the head. She gives you another biscuit, and then she immediately seems like shocked that she did that. She's like, "I am so sorry. I should not treat that. You look like child." But
I'll take all the free biscuits you can give.
absolutely, she gives you both biscuits. She's like, "But patting on the head. You're not children. You're." I'm just not used to halflings. I'm so sorry.
I don't mind.
So sorry. Okay. All right. She pats you on the head again.
And I ask her,
Ruffles your hair a little.
Do you have any idea where this could be in the mountains?
No idea. She's supposed to be in Dragoncairn Mountains. All is only information we have. Location, knowledge has been lost. Maps lost. There's nothing. It's just we are not the first ones to try to find the Pamera Atari. It's but I am determined that we will be the first ones to actually. And this may help. And as she Anthony, were you going to let her copy the?
Yeah.
Yeah, she calls over one of her acolytes, wearing similar robes as to Jamie, and she's just like, please, she's like, make copy of this and please give back to young men.
I'm very trusting of anybody that gives me.
And give him more biscuits while you copy. Give him. Do you have more biscuits? Do you have any sausage? Do you want sausage, young man?
Sausage. Yes.
Sausage. Give him sausage and biscuits. Young lady, you sausage?
Is there cheese involved?
Tea?
Cheese.
Cheese! Get the young lady cheese! And one of the other ones like comes over. Some of the other people she's taking care of, they're like, I want some cheese. She's like, give everyone cheese.
Yes.
Cheese for all.
Shit.
So what sort of work? You said you had work to do in Sistine. What did you mean at work?
Well, when we arrived,
Were you helping at a restoration?
well, it didn't seem like there was much of that going on when we
He
arrived.
wanted a second opinion on his mural.
I see Muir. It's very strange. He has the Thor with Loki, and it's the pull my finger. He's an odd man. He's very nice, but he's an odd man. That needs to be like, I need to draw that picture. that needs to be a thing.
Dude,
we got
you
any,
should.
if we got any people in
Between
chat who do some
between now and next. Yes.
or in Loki pulling each other's. I ask her. Or I guess I tell her the story about the skeletons and the plague, and then I look to Varys and I say, he was wearing this mask, this plague mask. Allowed to take it. I'll show you if you'd like, but I might have something.
I'll look at the mask. I don't know there.
Sure,
I mean,
why
everyone
not?
seemed
Pull it out of my
good.
bag.
Everyone seemed healthy. Everything seemed it all seemed normal when I went to see. He seemed like very nice man. I saw no skeletons or any sense of undead.
Your faith have any?
What faith doesn't?
But I
All
mean-
faiths have enemies.
I mean more than just the general dislike, or I mean enemies like kill you for it.
I think I know what you ask, and no, not so much. I mean, there's no one who's like rabid about it, But yeah, we do have our share of enemies. There are some who believe that the location of Pameritari should be kept secret, that it was hidden away for a good reason, perhaps destroyed for good reason. I mean, I don't believe such thing, but sure, it's some people believe.
Really don't.
I don't know either. That's why I'm looking.
I think if you find anything, and if we find anything, we'll let you know. If you find anything, please let us know. Like I said, I think we're looking for the same thing.
Absolutely. I think I should also check in on poor Angelo. It seems he had quite a terrible experience from what you say. I was there 2 weeks ago is when I went.
You go now, he
2
may
weeks.
still be in the.
2 weeks. He told us 2 days. He was possessed for 2 weeks.
Yeah, maybe it seemed like 2 days to him. I feel so bad. 2 weeks feeding. You said he was feeding a undead creature, a meat man,
Meat monster.
a meat monster.
Yeah.
He was feeding a meat monster for 2 weeks. That is terrible. What was he feeding him?
Pigs.
Pigeons.
Pigeons.
Some
I
random
bet you-
dude.
I bet. Oh my goodness. What?
Some traveler, some guy, I don't know.
He like fed him to him?
I think.
Well,
He didn't stop it.
Stop
Yeah.
him from getting eaten, but he didn't necessarily feed him directly to him.
Oh, okay. Oh my goodness. I
But
was
he
going
doesn't
to.
remember either.
that we know of. Who knows
Right.
that possessed guy was telling the truth or not?
I will definitely have to check in on him. Very concerned. He was very nice man. He let me into tombs. He let me see. He was very nice. Did he mention anything else? Like any strangers coming to. Perhaps that could be clue if there are other strangers lurking about, or
Did mention someone came by after you did.
I mean, he did say
I'm-
there was someone.
no. Go ahead.
He said that there was someone who did come, who was an old man, I believe.
Angry old man.
That's why I was asking about if your faith had any enemies. If maybe that person was trying to stop you, or maybe stop somebody who he felt was aligned.
Maybe
Did
you
he?
know an
Did he?
angry old man.
I know lots of angry old men. Many of them, to be honest, they, no offense to any old men who might be in shot. She looks like, particularly down and out guy's kind of old, and he's like, "Hey, I'm kind of pleasant when I'm not hungry."
Can I ask a timeline question?
You got
Yeah.
biscuits.
How long was Dwifid missing? And 2, how long would it take for Dwifid to walk to Sistine and then walk back?
Dwifid was missing for probably no more than like a couple, probably 3 days. It's been about 4 days since the earthquake. You guys beat up on Dwifid last night. This morning you went to Sistine. You came back, so it's 4 days since the earthquake. And
but he was.
yeah.
But Angelo may have been
I'm sorry, Angelo may have been.
like this before the earthquake, possessed or whatever.
That's what it sounds like.
Yeah.
Potentially.
Okay.
But the reason why I being lifted up is when we killed him, we had that dark cloud from him. What
Smoke
Varys
monster.
are telling us is that they fought maybe similar. We don't know. Darkness.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how it all relates, but it seems like we're getting closer. We have a couple pieces to this puzzle.
These stones seem to be pieces. There may be more stones, but I don't know with the stones or how we link the stones. It's all linked somehow, but I don't know. Turn to ask.
Maybe if we take the stones back to that
Gimbal.
the gnome's place. He had that apparatus that we couldn't figure out how to work. Maybe if the stones will work in there somehow.
Oops, place. Back early on.
Yeah,
Early on.
that's where we found the first stone.
Yeah. Yeah. What was the apparatus?
It's interesting to see that Fee's stone react, although the symbol is similar to the.
You guys are still in the square with Vonda, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, did he describe old angry man?
I forgot to ask him more. We were too concerned with what you may have been doing there to ask him about the old man.
You were concerned about what I was doing there. I was just looking for information.
We were very much.
We know that now.
Very much interested in the.
Are you keeping track of me? Are you maybe
I can barely keep track of myself and the cards that I steal.
If your question is, are we weary of you? The answer is yes.
You are wise to be wary of any stranger, really. But yes.
A lot of strange things have been happening here, and we seem to be one of the only groups trying to solve those things.
We're the only people that give a crap right now. So be nice to us.
Oh no! I like you all very much. Here, more biscuits, more cheese, more sausage.
You're about to be a bowling ball.
I was just I was surprised to think that you were investigating.
We were just interested in the information, as like I said many times. We may be looking for the same thing as you're very.
I think
interested in what we have. So.
Yes, I think definitely, especially with the young man's letter and the other cleric The other acolyte comes back and he hands the letter back to Anthony Biscuit. He's just like, "Here you are, sir. Thank you."
No relation to the accent there.
Chomping on my food.
And she's like, so it's like if I'm able to translate letter, I will definitely let you know. And if you I mean, it's up to you. But if you guys find other appreciate if you could come see me and share information. I think we should share information together.
I think that's wise. Does anybody have any questions they want to ask her? I'm pretty much
Eating biscuit.
yeah.
Can I have some of that sausage?
Sure. Here's some sausage. And I hear
The name of Prylor's sex tape.
Fuck off.
I'd watch it.
I have heard that you have proven yourself. You have fought monsters and possessed men, and you tell me you fight the undead. Perhaps if we do find more clues to Pamera Atari, you would be willing to accompany us and help us.
Maybe.
Yes, maybe. We could discuss right now. This talk is premature.
Yeah. Yo, I think you're muted.
No, I whispered really quiet. That I didn't pick it up.
Okay.
What man whisper? What fiery head man whisper?
Quiet, you. Yeah, I think everyone's good. We kind of break off and try and figure out kind of attack for our group.
Where to go? Yeah.
It's
We go to the mountains.
yeah. Well, night is falling now because you guys did go before taking that long rest, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait.
What?
Wait, we went and talked to her before the long rest?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I think Umber wanted to get that out of the way before.
Yeah, I was
Right.
hoping maybe we'd find some information that would lead us towards something, but we're either she either has no information, or we're not answering or asking the right question.
So
Maybe she can translate it. That's my hope.
yeah, well, let's just head to bed and hope maybe in the morning they translate that letter. That's our only hope, really. That's our only clue. That's our only.
Other
I
than
wanna
what Varys
lead.
said about
Or yeah, we can check out that. She seems to think that this place that she's searching for is in the mountains. So we
There's-
could always aimlessly go look for that. But
There's still rangers missing, are there not?
There are still some rangers missing.
I feel like there might be a piece somewhere there.
Rangers.
I just thought of something.
Did you?
Hmm.
But the man,
The old man?
well,
The
I don't know how much
I.
I trust and believe in what all of the
How many-
information that Brother Michelson has in his head, just with how much he's gone through. What if the man that met us at the house is that same?
Who's the man that missed? I really. Was that where the shit was? All the shit?
No.
The duty?
No, the where that gnome had been murdered
The
in
one with the
Dokes.
electric, yeah, and
Dokes.
Yeah.
It's in
Where we
Dokes.
got the box
If
from.
you were
Right, I remember the box. Yeah.
follow me. If you were in Sistine and you had just went and talked to Brother Michelson, and you had learned
No,
that there
who
was
You said there was an old man that talked to us at the gnome's place?
It wasn't an old man. It was that man in the mask, and we had sent him to the authorities after incapacitated him.
Oh, so he's in jail.
He is in
He's in
jail.
jail.
If he went from Sistine,
could've
the
done
next
that,
town
yeah.
over would be Dokes, and then
Yeah, we
Is
never
this-
next would
questioned
be
him.
here.
Is this the episode where we torture?
Yeah, we could torture him and waterboard this guy.
Okay. Well, we get.
You've kind of seen me give you an eyes. We don't. I'm not. I will not participate in water.
Could peel off a few fingernails.
Yeah, I didn't actually.
No, you said it.
I mean, I don't think my character would be down with waterboarding either. But yeah, we could definitely like
Potentially,
push
that's
interrogate the guy.
like my only.
That's the one. That's the one missing thing that we haven't followed up on. The guy in jail.
Yeah. So maybe
Jail.
I was gonna say we split the party, but maybe we shouldn't do that.
Maybe we should go to sleep first and
Never split the party.
We should have
Never.
we should have sheriff.
But GMs love that, don't they?
we should have
Oh,
sheriff,
never split the party.
You guys split the party when you went looting Starcoppa boxes.
Yes,
well,
you did.
it wasn't that split.
Yeah.
We
Yeah,
weren't.
it could have been more split.
It could have been way worse. So yeah, I say in the morning we reach to the sheriff and have him take us prisoner. See what's up.
Yeah, I feel like there's like a key thing that we're just not.
I have a key.
I hate you.
I have a key though.
Yeah, so I guess we go to bed. We take a long rest. I think we go back to Fee, and I would take Fee, or at least try to take Hannah, and then
Okay, I'll go with Hannah.
to the black.
Sure.
If
Sure,
they
sure.
continue to help us, and then
Mhm.
yeah, find a room. Laughing ogre, like that's pretty much repeating what we did the night before.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's no problem. Fee, are you still kind of wary of?
No.
Okay.
And yeah, that's it. Do we want to do XP now or wait until the end?
I don't care.
We can do it. We can do it end of episode. But yeah, I mean, you guys take your long rest without any worries there.
Cool.
And it's the next morning. It's morning.
Oh, it's morning.
Yeah.
Good morning.
I reach into my pocket and pull out an old biscuit. Yep.
Hella just eating leftover biscuits.
Chopping biscuits, yeah.
I think before I meet up with these guys, I go to wherever Emberfall would have a place for me to, like, I don't know how they send mail here, like if it's on a pigeon or an owl or like I don't know what it's on, but I would go send a letter.
Human?
Or that. Yeah, I don't know if they have regular old Mondos in the Emberfall.
They do. There's a form.
Okay.
You can pay. There's like a place where you can either pay someone to write you a letter if like you have illiterate, or you can write a letter, and you can
Write a letter to.
Yeah, I mean you can like say where you want it sent. I mean it could take, depending where you want to send it, it could take quite a get there.
I'm sending it to my hometown.
Okay.
I don't know how far that is from here, but this is where I'm sending it.
I'm gonna say the earliest it would possibly get there if it happened to make
it's not like an urgent
people who are heading there.
Yeah, it's not like an urgent message. I just periodically I try and send one like a weekly message to a big person.
Okay. Yeah, it'd probably take like anywhere from like 2 weeks to 2 months to get there, depending on connections and stuff. But yeah, you can absolutely
okay.
Yeah, you can do that.
How much does it cost me?
2 weeks to 2 months. There's no reliability in this.
People die.
Well, that would depend. Like how soon do you?
People die.
That's what the little clerk man asks. He's like, how soon do you need it to get there?
Yeah, I tell him it's not overly important. It just needs to get there in somewhat of a time.
Well, if you'd like us to make sure it gets there as quickly as possible, it'd be like 3 gold pieces. But if you just want us to just see when it gets there, that would just be 3 copper pieces.
I give him the 3 gold.
Okay.
After just being paid.
He puts it in a special red bag. And he actually puts the name of the city on the red bag, and he's like, "We'll get it there as quickly as we can, sir."
Awesome. And if you want me to actually like write up a letter for you later, if you want to ever use that.
Is it important to the story?
Yeah, I was about to say.
Use it for a backstory thing.
Yeah, if you think it's something I might want to use for, like, take your time, but
Courier gets killed.
Yeah.
letter intercepted.
Yeah, I'm just like I said, like weekly I try and send a letter to somebody. So I'll write one and I'll send it to you, and then relevant for.
Is it your grandma?
Not telling you nothing.
Is it your girlfriend?
You can find out.
Ooh,
Dear Grandma, met a bunch of people in Emberfall. Kinda confused. Killed some dead things.
Smoke monsters are attacking.
P.S. Say hi to my girlfriend.
Yeah.
Love, Umber.
Girlfriend lives in Canada. She goes to another school. No, yes, that's what I do, and then I meet up with them.
Okay.
I ask if you want a biscuit. Biscuits for everyone. All right. So,
Yeah, I feel.
Everyone's got biscuits. You all meet up at the Red and the Black in the morning.
I feel a little aimless. I don't know.
I'm gonna go hit up the sheriff.
Umber has used his 9 intelligence to his fullest extent. He's feeling a little dumb.
I'm gonna write a letter. I'm gonna meet up with my friends.
I have a question. Does the amulet I have is it carved? Is the symbol like on it? Or is
it's carved into it. It's like a groove into the obsidian.
Do the stones fit in my necklace, or are they too big?
No, yeah, it's probably too big. It wouldn't be. I mean, they're probably like Thildra's amulet is probably about the same size as like the symbol on the stone, but it doesn't it wouldn't fit though. It's not like a.
Okay.
Yeah. It is no way to interlock.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just checking.
So Hannah is like eating random foods like at breakfast. She's like actually walking around occasionally unless someone's taking food off other people's table. But they seem to be amused by it. But everything she eats, she looks over at like Fee and she's just like, pineapple, and she eats it like she's eating an egg. Pineapple.
Egg. Anthony, what did you do?
Just was trying to get some pineapple, man.
What?
I say we go find the sheriff and have him see if we can get into this jail.
Yeah, I think the only person who may connect to this now is him. It might be the same thing.
Yeah, I don't know any other old people. Any other angry old people.
So,
Yo, Mondo.
Yeah.
I got a question.
Yeah.
Could I have taken any of that time during any of the time we played to study the wand I found from him?
Oh yeah, absolutely. From who'd you get that from?
From the guy we're about to interrogate.
Yeah, hang on a second. Let me
dude, I forgot about that. 100%.
I forgot about this whole guy, like altogether.
The one, remember you were hiding in the bush and he came up?
Yeah, I remember him now, but I forgot.
He had the mask.
Somebody. Yeah,
he shocked me. He did. Yeah, he did the whole, Batman. You got to remove his mask and it shocks me.
Yeah, you can absolutely check that out. What are you looking for? Just like a.
Is there anything etched into it? Can I kind of tell if there's anything, I don't know, special about it? Like, it's just a wand, or is it magical?
Try to wave it.
Yeah, zap myself.
Right.
It seems absolutely normal. Now, one thing that is kind of weird, there are strips of some sort of coppery metal like where he was holding it by the hand. Like there's like rings of metal around the wood. Yeah, but I mean, like, you know, to you know, I don't want to check it out, but like, jabbing yourself in the leg with it or something. But nothing seems to have happened. But I mean, that's just like an outward examination. Like,
can I point it at Anthony and see if
Yeah.
it does anything?
Yes, do it.
Yeah, sure.
Wave it. Wave it.
yeah,
I point it at him and kind of like shake it a little bit.
Wingardium Leviosa.
okay, yeah,
No, bacon.
yeah, nothing happens.
That was worth a shot. I put it back in my
Yeah.
bag and let's go see what this prisoner has to say.
Yeah, so just briefly, I mean, you guys get down to the, you know, and he agrees to take you over to the, you know, to the town constable where like the jail cell is and stuff. And he's just like, yeah, you know, if you want to question that guy, sure, you know, no worries, I'll get you in. And he goes, he talks to the constable, and one of the guards leads you down towards the cells where the guy just happens to be sitting there, looking kind of sullen and upset, and yeah, he's just kind of sulking. He's pouting.
I look at Varys and I motion.
Are we in dope?
Investigate.
No, you're
Investigate?
in Emberfall.
Okay.
An interview.
He's
Interrogate,
he's
whatever you call it.
interrogation. Oh,
Isn't
whatever.
this your job? Like, isn't that what you do?
He's kind of giving you guys like the side eye, like as you're talking about, like you're gonna possibly like talk to him about or investigate or you know whatever. He's just like, geez, pouting.
So what were you looking for at the house?
I was looking for that box.
What does the box do?
Are you sure you want to know? Because I mean, you guys are simple. I don't even know if you'd understand it.
Simple or simple.
Yeah.
You just call us basic.
We just call him
A bunch
Simple.
of basic
We just got
bitches
called
over
Simple
here.
Jack. If you don't know who he is, Google him.
Simple Jack.
I think we can handle it. Tell us.
It receives signals and messages and through magic. Ugh.
Punch him. Just kidding. I don't really.
I was like, dude, I'm doing this. I punch him. No.
Not bad, you know.
It's a magic
What do you
signal box. Magically
Magic
gets signals from another place.
sig.
Like a radio?
Ooh.
You don't know that.
How did you know that word? You're simple.
Yeah, signals.
Yeah.
What signals? What signals does it get?
Maybe you should
Whatever.
repeat the message back to him.
Whatever signals get sent to it.
Who sends the signals?
I'm not sure I'm prepared to answer that question.
You're in jail.
Yeah, and this is probably where I'll die. They're probably going to send someone to kill me.
They.
My bosses.
Plural.
They have a name?
Well,
I'm sorry, what?
They have a name?
Yeah. Frank and Earl. Frank and Earl, my bosses, they're going to send some. I suck and I got caught. So, yep.
Suck at what?
Apparently suck at getting boxes from simple folk like you.
call us simple one more time, please.
Why is this so
Where are-
important?
Maybe
You-
he would understand
and
the
Earl.
message. and
Where are
would
Frank and
convince
Earl? We're
him.
all just like asking him questions at the
Can
same
we-
time now.
Do we
Just
know
fight
if we
for
can
it,
play back?
I don't know. Can I try?
We try.
Well, I mean, you can take the box out. I mean, there didn't seem to be any sort of switches or anything.
So
No.
basically, from what this guy's telling us is that,
Frank and Earl
There
are
are-
sending messages.
like, yes, there are times where we are in a place that receives the transmission.
Or just they happen to be sending, and this doesn't necessarily mean a place, does it? I mean, our experience would indicate it's based on place, but he didn't say anything that indicated as such.
But Fee, did you take the box out?
I'll take the box out and just kind of hold it.
He looks at it just like, kind of like longingly and just like upset, and he's just like, fuck, I'm just gonna die for a fucking box. It's kind of like the look he's got on his face. He's like, I can't believe you simple people just fucking and like beat me up.
What do you know?
So,
go ahead.
So how do you trigger the box to play these signals?
You don't. When they send the signal, when they send the signal, if you've got a stone that's tuned to the right frequencies, then yeah, you'll hear the message. But I mean, they have to send it. Frank and Earl, yeah.
So the stones are like the channels.
Yeah, Frank and Earl.
Like KWY and
Exactly. Did you say that in character?
Yeah.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Like yeah, he has no idea what you're talking. He's like, what?
But so are you saying you can take out these stones and put other ones possibly in these boxes? Get different signals?
Yeah.
Do you have any stones?
Otherwise, what would be the point? Right?
Do you have any stones?
No, I don't.
Do you know where the other stones are?
Probably in other boxes.
Where do these stones come from? Frank and Earl?
Exactly. Frank and Earl.
They make the stones.
Frank and Earl, they make the stones with magic and rainbows. Poop them out.
Is he doing this? Is he singing that?
Yes. Yeah.
I totally slapped him across the face.
Okay, sure.
Cut the shit out.
Give me an intimidate check.
Yes. Please be good.
Where is it? Wow.
Crit. Oh.
Not bad.
I took.
Hi.
All right, so you slapped me. He just like looked. I like that.
Oh.
Kinky.
Not like that. God.
I pull these guys maybe to the side. And I say, maybe some sort of protection from Frank.
He's in jail.
That doesn't mean that the people can infiltrate the jail.
I mean, we could tell him that. We don't have to give him protection.
It's fair. I just don't like to give some of my word.
Their names aren't really Frank and Earl.
We don't.
Okay. What's their real name?
I'm not going to tell you. I'm sick of, I wish I'd never said Frank and Earl.
Where can we find Frank?
Oh, I shouldn't have told you. I hated hearing Frank and Earl. Look, you're not going to find them, and it's I don't know what more you want.
Hey guys,
but, it's like,
Sidebar.
Look, here's the. I was going to tell you some stuff, but no, fine, whatever. Yeah, you guys sidebar. I'll just sit here and wait for my impending death.
So, does anyone know remember the code?
Does anyone know Frank and Earl?
I know Fee was.
I wish.
This guy has really good hearing.
I do.
I do remember the code. Yeah. What's it?
Does he hear that code?
Well, I'm sorry, what?
Nope, he didn't hear the code.
He apparently didn't hear the code.
I was too busy being obnoxious in my...
17111.
I slap him.
So you say that out loud enough for him to hear it?
Yeah.
He's like, oh, where did you hear that? From the box?
Frank sent it.
She mocks him.
Could have been Earl.
It could have been Earl. We don't know their voices.
It could have been Timmy.
No,
what else did it say? What else did it say?
come out with what's that information worth to you?
In jail.
Nothing. Whatever. Forget it.
God.
What were you?
God.
What were you gonna say before we left?
I don't even know if I want to tell you now. You guys are making fun of me, and you guys are just like, "Ooh, you're gonna die in the cell and whatever."
No,
Look,
you're the one that says you're gonna die.
That's right. That's right. And you guys are gonna let me die because you captured me. You guys killed me. You just as good as killed me.
If you
Look,
tell
all
us
right, look.
who like you're afraid of, and we deal with them, there's a chance that you won't die.
Frank and Earl.
Obviously.
He said Frank and Earl.
Wait, I'm sorry. Wait, you're gonna deal with them?
Obviously, it's not like we're trying to make friends.
Maybe we'll deal with you.
That you already dealt with me. Duh. The doy.
Duh, you're here.
Look, you're not going to be able to deal with them. They are
That's
way
for us
beyond
to
your
decide
simple.
when we get there.
Okay, yeah, all right, whatever. Look, here's the thing. I'll tell you a story. I was born.
Oh god.
I'm not going to go back.
Skip ahead.
That gnome, like, I mean, he accidentally wound up discovering, like, you know, the signal. He made the box. He found a stone. I don't know what inspired him to put it all together. I mean, that's something he made himself. And when they realized that, like, people from outside were hearing the signal, you know, they were like, go get the box. And so we went to go get the box, and, you know, he was there, couldn't find it, no box. So, you know, unfortunately, the little guy died. You know, oh, so sad, whatever. And then we couldn't find the box anywhere. So I was left to watch the place and see if anyone else would eventually find the box or wait for it to activate so that I could hear it and possibly go see it. And then you guys showed up, you found the box, you kicked my ass. Now I'm in the cell, and I'm probably going to die here, and whatever. The food sucks.
How much does it suck that we found the box and you didn't?
Like, so hard.
Oh.
So hard. Sucks.
Gosh.
Do you know what sucks more than this?
What's that?
Nothing. Fucking nothing.
What if we let you out of here?
All right. First of all, I don't think you're going to let me. Second of all, if you let me out of here, you know, I'll fucking run and probably just get drunk and hit on girls and be a general dick until they find me and kill me, because they will find me and kill me. It's not like they're going to let me back after this, especially if they found out that I just fucking told you guys as much as I did tell you.
Why don't we
So
give
are
you
you
the
safer
box
in
and you
here,
take us
then?
back with you?
No, man, they know. They know. What were those numbers again?
17, 11, 75.
Oh.
Yeah, no, they know that I've
1117.
they know that I've been captured, and
What do those numbers
you know,
mean?
that they know that I've been captured, and like, yeah, no, it's like my you know, you let me go, I'm just gonna go try and have fun until I'm dead.
Can you send a
pretty
message
much-
back to them? Can you
Why
send a
don't we let
signal?
him go? He wants
I
to go.
can't I can't send a message back.
Are
I
you
mean, I'm not
safer?
saying it's a. I'm just saying I don't have the stuff I would need to do something.
I mean,
You know,
we
there's
might
no
have the
sending
stuff.
station.
We might have the stuff at that gnome's house. What if we send a signal to Frank and Earl and lure them in?
Their names aren't Frank and Earl.
What are their
Listen,
names
listen.
then?
If you're not going to tell us what their
I'm not
names
gonna tell
are,
you their names, but this.
then we're going to call them Frank and Earl.
If it
Fine,
doesn't
call them
matter,
Frank and Earl.
F
they're
and E,
dead
all right?
anyways, why
And
not
Phil.
tell us? I don't understand.
Phil and Tim, who are like more and more
Who's
you're just
Tim?
adding to, yeah, he said Tim earlier, and then he said Phil
Yeah.
now. There's
I don't
just
really
all
think
sorts of people.
I don't really think he thinks they're going to kill him, because
Yeah.
if they were going to, he would just give all the information to us.
I say we take him to this gnome's house, have him send a signal, try to lure them in. He said the gnome built he found the technology, he built it, he built this box, he knows what's up, right? He had a device there.
So
We could
what
send-
would
we
have
could
happened
transmit.
if you did return the box?
What was your prize? for a job well done.
I just would have gotten like my paycheck, and
Which was?
So do you want
like,
money for their names and the information so you can go have fun?
Like, yeah,
at this point, yeah, probably, but like, because here's the thing. All right, here's the thing. Right now, if I'm lucky, they're just gonna show up and they're gonna kill me, and I'll be dead. It's gonna be like
In
that.
jail?
They're just gonna show up, and I'm gonna be like, guys, and they're gonna be like, boom, and I'll be like, oh, I'm dead.
guys,
If I tell you guys more stuff, then here's what's probably going to happen. They're going to kill a whole bunch of people just to get me out of here. And I could care less about them. But then they're going to take me, and then they're going to be like, hey, man, you fucking said too much. I've probably said too much already. But they're going to be like, you said too much. So you know what? You're going to die. But first, let's cut off your little toe. And then we'll put salt and lemons and snails and pixie sticks on it, and then pixie sticks and then another toe, and they're just gonna make it hurt and it's gonna suck. And then if I die, they'll probably bring me back and do it again.
Well, we could just kill you really quickly.
Yeah, probably.
Please,
Or-
at this point.
Not so give us information, and then we'll give you sweet.
Sweet
You know-
release of death.
The guards who were watching this guy before, kind of like, is going. We're just. This is the weirdest interrogation. This guy is weird. These people are. But anyway, I'm sorry. You were saying to the guy.
Can we bargain with him at all?
You already tried to buy him.
I mean,
What's
I don't want to say you can't bargain with him at all. I'm just saying you have yet to bargain with him. Let's put it that way.
She tried to pay you. She tried to ask how much you make.
I make a gold piece. I make a gold piece a week, or what you people would like. The equivalent of a gold piece a week.
Can I offer him 5 gold pieces with my persuasion for the information, and so we can let him go?
5 gold pieces a week.
No, just in general. I don't plan to hang around you that often.
Flat fee, bro.
I mean, you could pay me in advance, like a year's salary,
Jeez.
No.
at 5 gold pieces.
That's a little
week.
greedy for somebody who's in jail and thinking he's about to die. You have a chance to live. We're giving you that.
We're trying to pay you for your life.
Look, there is no chance that I'm going to. It's a matter of how long it is before I die.
So you don't need the gold anyways.
Time kills
I
everybody.
mean, if you want me to take you to the gnome's house, or if you want to take me, let me rephrase that. If you want to take me to the and try to see if the gnome has figured out a way to send a signal, sure, we can go send a signal. I don't know what you would expect me to say in a signal. I mean, obviously,
SOS. Sending out an SOS.
Message
I
in a
really
bottle.
doubt they would respond to that.
I don't even
Wow,
like the
maybe.
police.
Wait, so Frank and Earl work for the police?
No, Sting works for the police.
Oh yeah, Sting. He's a cool guy.
Oh, this conversation's totally gotten away from me.
Yeah, it's but still, I mean, he just he seems like fairly willing to go to the gnome's house. He has no idea really what you guys
Let's take
plan on
him.
having.
Take him.
I mean, I don't know. You guys brought up the code, and then he was saying that it meant something, which means I thought he maybe knew other codes.
Before we
and
take him,
sending a signal.
Yeah,
Do
before
something.
we take him, if we can have
You're gonna
that
have to ask the sheriff.
one more sidebar between
Yeah,
us,
we just take him out.
just
of
to
jail.
share information
We're just taking this guy.
between us. I just want to tell everybody again, from the message, it sounded like they said all units stand down. So this guy
Yeah, this
this
guy's
guy
an
could
assassin.
potentially be more than what he's leading.
He's a spy.
He could be somebody who has a lot of information.
Sleeper cell.
If they're stopping their movement, stopping their
And we also let him message back, seeing if the gnome had a way he could put in a code that
Yeah,
is distress, and
you're right.
well, then we
we could get screwed either way.
we might
There's
be,
no really real way we can trust him at all.
No, let's just kill him.
kill him.
We can't trust him. What are you else gonna do with him?
Let's take him to the gnome's house before we decide to take his life. Might be able to give us more information.
Okay.
Man, you just want to kill a guy?
I mean, you just said we can't trust him, so taking him and sending a signal is bad because you don't know if he's going to send a
Yes.
You don't know if
but-
anything he's telling you is true. He's going to die anyways.
You don't kill a man just because you don't trust him.
We need to weigh the
Maybe
risk
you
and
don't.
reward. We don't know. We're nowhere. We have 2 gems that light up in a music box that tells us something or transmits signals every once in a while, and we have no idea where
Not
we're
a
going.
music box.
Paris,
Apparently
just
The radio.
Message box.
Thank you, Fee. It's much better.
so we have
It played some music.
we have basically 3 choices. We take him to the
Music
gnome's
can be a
house.
message.
We don't take him to the gnome's house, or we kill him right now. But if he's dead already, I don't see why we need to put his blood
Wait.
on our hands.
This is the conversation you guys are having. He's like, wait, there is a 4th option. You could just like, I mean, whatever. I'm just saying there are more than 3 options.
Yeah, take him to the gnome's house, leave him here, or kill him.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I didn't pick up on that second one.
kill
I
him,
get it.
kill him, or kill him. Those are our 3 options. But yeah, I don't see why we need to put his blood on our hands. We try and use him as a tool. If we can't, we leave him here to rot or die by his choices.
Yeah, I mean, that's fine. I mean, I suggested sending the message, then they're saying we can't trust him, and he said, okay, well, let's see what he wants to send the message. Let's take him to the gnome's house, we'll see if he wants to send the message.
Cool.
And we'll maybe...
You want to take him to the gnome's house
Mhm.
and send a message.
See if he
Yeah.
see if he can teach us how, or see if we can have him do it. Something. Get us somewhere. Even if it's
He can show us how without
it's-
doing it, and then we can do it ourselves.
it's high risk,
And
and
the message,
could be high
we try to
reward.
use the message to draw out Frank and Earl.
I got a
'Cause
bad feeling about
Earl's
this.
gotta die.
Everything we do is high risk, basically, at this point, though.
Fair enough.
I guess I'm overruled. So
What do you want to do?
we can investigate and figure out how to set
Yeah, your
the damn
investigation skills have really gotten us
Yo, zip it, little man.
embarrassed.
Not get chippy here.
Well, we didn't know it played music or what it sends signals. It changes everything.
Just nothing.
Well, if we could find some way to amplify it or make it reproduce itself, it's going to be in that gnome's house.
If we want other signals, we need other stones.
We have another stone.
Wait, the second. Hold on. So, get signals based on the frequencies, but we. That
Must be.
it sounded like puppy dogs having sex.
No, he's having a doggy dream.
Oh, he's doing like one of these.
Good
Yeah.
impression.
Yeah. Okay. No. So what was I saying? Okay. So we had a stone. We had one stone. We heard one message at the one place. Then when we're driving in the cart, we heard a second message, but we still only had one stone.
We
at
only
the
had
time.
one, but we were getting nearer to the second.
Closer to the second one. Okay.
And we have the third, which is an obsidian stone, but it doesn't seem to give us the same thing.
I say we just become wanderers
Don't
and
have
wander
anything. I have
looking
some.
for other stuff.
Fair.
It's the only
Well, we
solution here.
still haven't switched the stone in the box.
In the box. Put the stone in the box.
Yeah.
Has to be in the box.
Let's do that right now, please. Please.
Throw it in. I thought we put both the stones in the box and we shook it up.
Did we?
I think so.
I thought we rubbed them together. I didn't think we put them in the box.
We did do that.
Yeah, we.
We definitely didn't do that.
Phrasing.
So I hit the eject button, and I pull the recorder out, and then I put the other one in. Push it in.
Eject button. Rewind. Okay.
Rewind, play. Oh wait, we have to wait 5 minutes. Okay, play.
All right. So you swap the stones out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Nothing happens.
Fuck! Fuck! Mondo, fuck!
Not to say that something wouldn't happen eventually.
All right.
We'll
Nothing
just
happened.
keep it like that and
Yeah,
put it.
keep it tuned to this channel.
Well, we know where we can get a frequency or a signal.
Do we?
Yeah, that one
Yeah, on that
The
bump
hill.
in the road.
on the crest leading up to that
And at the
You
gnome's house.
did get a
we heard
pretty
our
good
first
signal
noise.
there, yeah.
At the gnome's house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got a better signal by the system.
All right. So
Well-
okay. So if maybe the equipment at the gnome's house can do what we think it does, we don't necessarily need to bring him with us.
No.
But we
just
could.
we just need to know what to send, because it seems like they send everything in code. Because he knew the code. He knew the one.
What do we want to say?
7571 code. Well, that's what we need to find out. We need to ask him if like there's like an alpha translation. What is the code?
Well, actually, I think this would probably be a good place to end it for this session.
I feel like we're just talking in circles.
Yeah, but I mean, you guys also, you're kind of talking plan.
Yeah.
And you guys can think about the sort of things, the messages you might want to send. Things I do want to know before the next session, though. So, are you going to take this guy with?
I don't know,
I
like-
want to take him.
Yeah,
But
I
I
don't know if
do.
there's a huge benefit.
Yeah, I don't think we need to take him.
I mean, I'll say, judging on what you remember of the equipment from when you were at Gimbal's house, there's probably, you guys don't know really what you were looking
Wait,
Yeah.
Gimbal's house? Not Gimbal's house.
Well,
It was.
Gimbal
Yeah,
was the
what's
Right.
wizard.
No,
The gnome was like the tinker. Right?
Yeah.
So we're talking
Oh,
about
yeah,
tinkers.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And also,
at.
there was something to do with that, like telescope looking thing or antenna.
Yeah.
Remember that with the
Yeah.
dish?
Yeah, it had that kind of
Yeah.
antenna thing going on. Yep.
Build.
Had some
Dude,
weird
okay, I say we
mechanism.
take him. That's my vote. I say we take him. 'Cause we didn't know.
Take him outside and put an arrow in his head.
We might have to, but
Wait, now you're for killing him?
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
my vote, Umber's vote is to take him.
Take him for what reason? Okay,
Help
so
us
if
use the
we
equipment.
if we try to do like reverse psychology on this guy, like when we like get up to leave and we're just like, all right, we're just gonna leave you here to die, then guy. Like, what's his reaction to that?
Just to be devil's advocate, I'm also gonna say let's bring him.
So we just need one more vote to bring him.
But what's Mondo? What's his reaction to what, like if we like got up and left and act like we were leaving him to die?
Are you gonna get up and like leave him like you're leaving him to die?
Yeah, like we feel like we like our
We all go in there and go, all right.
we're acting
fuck
like
you."
we're leaving. We're just like, all right, we'll just if you don't have anything to offer us, we'll let you die here. See ya.
Fine. Thanks for the simple conversation. Thanks for nothing.
Did he
Shit.
just call us simple again?
Yeah, I say we let him rot in this cell. He called us simple like 1,000 times.
I still say we bring
What are
him.
you stupid simple guards looking at? They're just shrugging.
We just need to decide.
Yeah, Prylor, it's up to you.
It's not. Then we'd be
Well, no.
split if I say no.
Yeah, if you say no or split.
Well,
and
yeah, I
then
mean,
we'll-
you have to say no or you have to say yes. There's 2 for yes, 1 for no. And you just have
There's
to
just
choose.
say yes. Let's go. Come on.
No.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
Okay,
Now you're
so
split.
So
Now we're split.
I would say that if it is a tie, I would say either we roll dice for it,
Uh-huh.
or we would err on the side of no, because it's probably harder to get him out if two of
Err on
if
the
two of
side of
us.
what?
Do we
Of
really
saying
need
no.
all of us to agree to take him? Can I not just convince a guard to let him come with me?
Well, I mean, they might try to stop you, right? Shouldn't be this hard, guys.
I mean, I'm not gonna stop her, but I'm not gonna like.
I
it's
know
not
they
my
won't stop me,
Like
though.
this guy's not my responsibility.
So why
'cause I
don't-
didn't agree to bring him?
Why don't we
Yeah.
all agree that if fee whatever
You guys
Mondo
do it. I'm
says
doing
the
it
persuasion
begrudgingly. Yeah.
is, whatever
Sure.
Mondo says the persuasion is for the guards, if she can convince the guards to let him out.
Yeah, sure.
I have no problem with that.
Yeah, this is.
We're in uncharted territory, peeps.
I'm just saying it. I mean, no, I shouldn't say anything.
I think you kind of
Don't
already
Say
gave us a
everything.
little
You're
bit
the
of the.
DM.
He gave
You
us
should
the
say all the
information that
things.
said, "Hey, you guys were there before, and you knew fucking jack shit about the equipment. This guy might know something."
Okay, I'll say it anyway. I mean, the other
No, we can't hear you.
You can absolutely persuade the guards just to let him go. But I mean, you don't need to necessarily jailbreak this guy out. You could talk to people and just say, "Hey, listen, we want to take him with us."
Yeah.
Well, I think that's what we're trying to do. Is just say,
Okay.
yeah. It's like, hey, we're gonna take him to go to this to investigate something. I don't think it was like, hey, we're gonna let this guy go now.
We're moving the prisoner.
Right.
Yeah, we're just.
He's our prisoner.
We're just taking him on a little field trip.
Field trip.
All right. You should probably talk to the constable about that. I don't know that there would be any sort of problem. He'd probably definitely want him in manacles. Yeah, you can go talk to the constable about that. He's right through that door. This is the office right there. It's nothing. Yeah.
I don't do it because I'm not the one taking him out of here.
Me neither.
Yeah, I think both Fee and I go in there. Just explain.
All right.
What.
Yeah, the constable's like a great big, like heavy set man, but he's just like he looks like he's like mostly like muscle. Yeah, and he's just like he's got like a thick beard. He's kind of sloppy looking and stuff, but he's just sitting there. He's got a hat on, feet up on the desk, and he's like smoking a big pipe, and he's just like, yeah.
Okay, Fee.
You were here to talk to the prisoner, yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna take him with us.
Take him with you where?
Up to Dolby's old workshop.
He was wanted in that Dokes murder investigating, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, is your investigator here?
Yeah. He's just being a big brat right now. Varys, come in here.
Well, I suppose if you keep him manacled, I mean, we were just holding him as a favor, so yeah, you can.
Okay.
I poke my head in the door and like
I kick the door shut.
Just gonna
like before he could I could see that he's coming in. And I don't let him come in. Shut it. I say thank you. We'll keep him locked up in chains and.
The hell was all that about? You folks are kind of weird, huh?
We're having trouble making up our minds.
Yeah, well, anyway, just keep him manacled. He does seem kind of dangerous. Some of his stuff was weird. He had that belt thing. It was like, it was zapping my guys like minutes. Like, like how when you're wearing nice socks and you're, occasionally you touch like a dagger or something and you get a little spark and it's like, whoa. Yeah, we were getting that from that belt a lot. We eventually drowned it in a bucket of water and it stopped, but yeah.
Wow. All right.
Talk.
Yeah, so he's dangerous, so I'm just saying, yeah, you
Keep that in mind.
Your funeral. or his, whatever. He's got a way of rubbing off on you. All right, so you guys are going to take him back to the house, but this would be a good place to end. Not that I necessarily want to end it, but I do need to get up in a few hours.
Yeah, no. Yeah. Let's end it up. Let's do. We didn't start off with really much, but let's do some shout outs. I'll type in chat while you guys go. Ko, you're first. Ladies first.
I'm Ko. I play video games like all the time. The end.
She's been playing Stardew Valley a lot.
Yeah, I'm gonna be playing LA Noire and Final Fantasy X.
So if you're into those games.
I did make my goal, and I will be going on my holiday trip, so I'll be playing Paladin. Anyways, that's me.
You'll be playing Paladins? What?
Yeah.
Nice. That's gonna be fun times. Prylor, go ahead.
Yo, I'm Prylor. I play games here on Twitch as Prylor. Yeah, I've been playing Paladins a little bit recently, and also Star Wars Battlefront. I need to play some more Hand of Fate, and I play whatever game I want to at the time. Hand of Fate 2, yeah.
Hand of Fate 2?
Yeah.
Is it good?
I didn't play the first one, but the second one's good. Yeah, enjoying it so far. And yes, I need to play more PUBG. I hear that they're coming out with a desert map.
Yeah, I saw
apparently.
that too.
So I'll have to check that out.
Nif, go ahead.
Yeah, I am Kniff. I'm the #1 streamer on Twitch. I play all the games. Follow me on YouTube, Instagram, Snapchat, Spotify, Pandora. Anything you can follow me. I'm there. I'm on it. Let's do it. Go.
Do it up.
Straight to the top.
Mondo.
Yeah, you can find me playing Dungeons and here and at Geek Fight Club on Twitch. Actually, tomorrow night at 9:30, my every other Saturday game. New Realms of Antonine. I'll be died. And otherwise, you can find me at the post office for the next 23 days.
Damn.
Rest in peace.
Thank you.
You guys know me. You guys know where to find where you can find me at. We're gonna go film the post-discussion episode of this guy here. That's gonna be posted onto our Patreon. Just look up DiceNDerps. That's there. It's also underneath the stream. So if you want to check that out, it's only $1 to get all the post-discussion and character creations from all the DiceNDerps content that we do. So there's that. We will be back live. We'll post on Twitter because we got to figure it out through trips and stuff. And holidays is probably going to be rough to get everything scheduled if we have to reschedule. Right. So, but we'll keep you guys all posted on Twitter through all of us individually. So everybody have a good night. Thank you guys so much for watching. We really appreciate it. And we'll talk to you guys soon.